And then yes, so my phone na kwaba biom ediba as sports officer break ya transfer jese no me samba pay mu ansana ya sorry jumere no se transfer se dia ono se nsema kese na ye di bike across baby a ye wura ho edi nsema ho do pi ediba amononi sem ono se over the weekend match sa ho do na etoja ewo amononi anya asem kitu akra Chelsea ekọ konya draw na fi Manchester United and so ekọ konya draw na fi FC Barcelona edin krim other league games e course nyina no ye be hwe na fi de ho sem edi aba no chi Ghana Premier League and also match set to John now chwe ye Kumase Asante Kotoko 18 Boaselen Clay Sports Stadium edin krim no na has of focus Friday our Legon Stadium etinefie esine diana ekutipenko bi antimi anhye ne nyonko after the game no na tese reactions bebre na course so Abubakar Watara edi sema hodo di tuja enwechi so uda won echema supporters asu kasa se coach ne performance ne team ne performance supporters any enye ho yebewremu na nsem a coach saka players aka supporters nsem ne nyina so ye de bebremu nwechi the Blasters of Ghana ejina kono a big game ateye pa say Blasters ebobo ewon kran this time omukoya omo asanso abanyame aduma eda yawada 4 p.m. the Blasters of Ghana egbo against Sultan owura wotoado versus Akosia Pia hwan na ebedi nkunimo ne nyina no yebewurem na afia de ho sempiri aba no achi yebewurem odem sensema wodo pi na ekoso division 1 ekoso na Emmanuel league no senche ana se ba be say Premier League no se ekoso issues wodo bibre na ekoso from Ghana Football Association asoye ene yanya penibako a ono from Ghana Football Association wasanso eyen centroni yene no ebedi nkomo ewo jumede no sena fe sema hodo a ekoso nyina no ya hwese na say Blasters preparation ahead of game anyame aduma adaya wada bas no sen na esitienti ne nyinam no ye bedo musko na fe ye de sema no dia bro na ye bewrem ene 5 minute editorial kakra so beba wakwem na ye behwe the current state of your sport facilities no ye behwe se na honsem esi etie na ye capture ye Tamale Sports Ali Muhammad Stadium you better say now the current situation our Ali Muhammad Stadium no see etie na fe e de ho sesem nyina so e de abromedi e de roja yimano from the sports monarchy bo tailor na fe kodovo su te chire ko MCR mrante de bojima ye pa Peter eti dwam de anya asem kitwa na fe rafun so e pajima ye yimano neti munyina so pajima na fe camera crew no so ha really e ha sanse na osofo prince ha wono so e ha na fe Francis munyina e ha no me say really munyina ebo adwuma no na service munyina ebo adwuma nyina ka bo mu a ye de adwuma de no e di ebro bon say WhatsApp no ma na betwagu e wo screen no so ti question bia opese obisa Blasters ye ne ye Sultan e da ya wada scholar ne se na besi akọ diensem na wode ma Blasters na pedikesia me ne bedi nkomo adwuma de no so no diensem na wode ma no question be na obisa na say suggestion ben afutuo ben na odi ema o ma ojiri sesamufa ebetimi aboama Ghana football enso ade atumpon akora ni social media handles ni nyina ye active Facebook XYZ ubenya ye na fi wa like no wa share na ma bibia so aye kama pa dia wanti etwan ho aba ye ba ya pepepe na fi ye de dwende no e hyase e de ma ye ba sisi a Okay, sanso ma hwefo nyina kwa ba don ase se ma twa na fe yakọ asaso e dia ba jumede no eto aso dia ma channel se X Sports na ye de bro na dama de bia tena se fe se no mienu apo kopim se no miensa ebebo apemu na ansa na ye bekọ na fe komo twetwe no ahya se no ye mfa se ma ba num bi na fe yenye sadie we na ye hwese na esi etie na ohwe FIFA na fe CAF mo enhihye mu a ye giri se ade ba kwa betimi aboa ma agudie na atimi atum popa no facilities no na ebetimi aboante ukọ FIFA ani CAF omumra no ma eye pitch eye the basic thing a timi boa ema agudie no dey se timi konkan na ohwe CAF wo mo regulation no govern stadium a na ti se ohwe eno eye 401 na no ekasa the fast stadium ho no kire the pitches na fi nema hodo a facilities a timi boa ema agudie no dey timi etumpon na ohwe yen stadium ye wo ewo Ghana ha ye benya Accra ye wo Kumasi na ohwe Cape Coast sebab kan ye Tamale esipon kra de se ohwe senior state wo mu se dia otumi enkase condition eya ye betumi esi aka wote no kra de se ye yi e de fi mu ansa na nsen so takwate ne eno so ababeka ho a ne nyina no eye stadium hodo Ghana ye wo ye begiri se betumi aboa na ye betumi abo match sa hodo nyina so e wo hodom na emere be ne wo honi na ukọ eye Tamale Sports Stadium kan 2008 ayeko ekosi asese ye fe no Aliu Mahama Stadium na chese ohie the state na ewo mu a na nya nika na nya de betimi aboa e ma gudie de etimi akoso ho na ohie video anansen atise pa na se nura ba ebetudwa na no kire sampa sese National Sports Authority video ni nie as ohie se na sisia na se National Sports Authority omo ahyase a omo epo ejuma ne santi eho no omo ese abasebo se omo ahyase omo boa serebe ya ye stadium no niam ebetimi akonkan ohie the four stadium ye see ye kan 2008 eba bekoso a na ohie ka ye boy a eye $157.1 million eno eye sika chese di awuremu enti na tse ohwemu a na tse pedifo enya pepa ewo nisade hunu se ya gudie ebetimi atumpo no nti ena omudi sansika ne nyina timi di hyemu a eboa ma enya sa for stadium the question I yebisa ne se since that time up to now me no over 16 years ni you hear the state na say sa facilities ne ewo mu a eyade a ebetimi aboa ma yesi aka wanti nansen na ohwe teams a no ewo northern part of Ghana Tamale ohwe clubs bi say Red Tamale United na Kalela no nyina akokaka ho a na akwakoye den se bia ono mo ebenya be bia de esi akan entimu na meti say National Sports Authority empenifo adi hihye ba ye kire say ampa se de omo ni Kalela United for ka bom se de be ya pitch no condition no betimi aye ni yie na no atimi aboa se de be ya teams omo northern part of Ghana enso ebenya be bia esi akan no na ama ani jesema de abaye pa because we sa stadium we yesi 2008 ewie no 2017 un say rename ekoso na yesanso rename ye no eno ane etu di say Aliu Mahama Stadium na ohye sa tam no po ye ba be rename ni kekekra no ohye sika no ekomu a over 100,000 Ghana cedis na eye sika na anu awohye pa na yade a na anu odin at 2017 na san hihye no etime de ekoso nti na enim say after see rename stadium no akado betimi aboa na nka clubs a omo northern part of Ghana no anya be bia de esia kan ohye National Sports Authority omo main mandate pan se betimi aboa na afie benya bebi a ye be den ye betimi esi akan na nsen ye ba betudwa se na yenya bebi sia kamera eni Sultan e ba be hia na betudwa se ye wo Cape Coast Stadium ye wo Kumasi Babara Sports Stadium ye wo Tamale ene ye wo Nkran na afie yenya bebi sia kan no na akwakọ ya yero hosem a na akwakọ ya deep antenu bebi no na wo sempelifo bebre timi pem na se de be ye betimi anya bebi a be sia kan ere bebi kra titi so o man peni kra kan se ne na ekọ se animguase nye den emfata kan ni ba so betina ho se for the first time se Ghana yabakwa se bebi sida fi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah breso na enya bebi sia kan ne ebeka so Babara Sports Stadium ya tumunti yenya bebi sia kan no na akwakọ ya asem a na eye din na akwakọ ya asem kese pa fe hu sempelifo hu popo se tete because so betina ho so man Ghana yesi ya GF mako enan aye di boye hu safo hini na yenya bebi sia kan no na akwakọ ya dia na aye dinye pa na mumfa Accra Sports Stadium the current state se na pitch ni city no mumfa nto so emfa mame ohwe since ye shase a National Sports Authority onim say dini e shase no e shase afi baby ansa na e ba bedu National Sports Authority edu baby kra no na e sports council start here 1952 sabre no e na pedefo ye nhihye se enu betimi aboa on na ye stadium hodo ni nyina no National Sports Authority omo ane amandate omo se omo betimi ahwe na fe facilities no condition no aye good se be ya ye betimi asisi akan nyina e wo ho no mate edu baby no na fe e wo sempene to mi hwe na niam akokan to hwe National Sports Authority be over 32 a sport disciplines and a show mase unim say Ghana ha dodo na nim say obia Ghana obia oto ma wembia no even yem fitness kra no our National Sports Authority etimi organize programs and training ahodo ediban na afi omu na wo so otumi bua se be ya pomo de betimi akonkan in terms of fitness no wo mu na wo so otumi organize ni nyina so sa niam ni nyina no se si ano efiro mu nsa unhyere hu dwumadie potia no kwosite sei akwakwo ye di sei ye ba be si akan a ye nhyara nya de enya ba bi ensa kan na unim se emra CAF inspection team ano independent omo ba Ghana ha se no na fe akwakoye din na udu National Sports Authority wa na se o hwe the attitude a tesempanifo mo ho ebinum kuta we bi se on se enti oman pa yesi ye ni abre yesi ye football na ebedu ba bi na CAF inspection team be ba no na nipa kra offices ni bi ono ma wasi ko bie na inspection team ni tumi ko kra no afi bedu ba bi kra no u bisa kra nipa no niyo obehwe se kini wa ha afi ni edi amerika ni akwakoji obebisa won se enti so ye oman ye ni abre ye pese football no ye wuremu ye pese football no mfaso ye nya wo super no ye sanso enye bianti we the attitude of ye mpanifo ni bi omukuta positions ahodo ni bia obi se won se enti ye no crest ye ni abre say ye sports na football no ye pese ye ni ye na onim say CAF nioma makomako nan the major things say emu ba kukra no ofeli a nya dia ombema approval se obetimi esi aka ho se o pitch enye nya dia CAF birthday ebeji atum se woni fraud light eno so CAF enye dia obeji atum se obetimi esi aka ho enu echi so no se ebia nioma nkitinkiti bi nso ka ho sa nioma nkitinkiti 13 eno so se woni bia forget nya dia CAF birthday ebu approve se si aka ho se o dressing room enya enu so nya dia CAF beji atum se dey si aka ho enti o hwe die current state ye facilities ne ewo mu nyina sisi a otumi se ni nyina mu no eyade a nioma nche de enye enkoye nti after se CAF ebo ye kokko aye ni mu mpanifo ahodo bebre ru a wo player no tumi bu aye ema CAF agitum sampa ye mbo match no ha temporal nti mi giri se we die obetumi abon mpanifo na baso se onom ayade se o ma hyase a ye stadium ahodo ba ko mienu bi aka na dodo na fi so ebeye se Tamale Sports Stadium se dodo na fi so ebeye se Sipo Stadium a ye ntumi si aka hono mpanifo ameki effort a omo ahyase ehwe se obetumi aboa se be ya clubs omo Northern region enso ebenya bibie se Kasa Stadium we Blasters ye ni Uganda yakobo match wo pentie boni sei ena nei ye beka sese Blasters wo match ni amfa nko Kumase ya amfa nko Cape Coast ni amfa Accra ase ama mesi akan na ede akwakoye din ede amanti se mpanifo no ema omani ekoye facilities ahodo no ho a migiri se no ebetimi aboa se de be ya next time no enkonkoba se Ghana ye ba be si akan na wo se ye coachinchi afi na eko hu abeg se wo se mpanifo be mu ansa na ede ansa na yetimi esi akanti we ye National Sports Authority mpanifo abaso wo mu eye public relation department won se juma wo ho because nioma ni bebre koso a wo se National Sports Authority wo mu na wo se o mu ma yehu but o mu ma yehu nioma ni bebre onu mu a yehu ne ekoso we isi akosi se enye se bia dudu mu a ba betodwa ana se du bebi o mu di baya nkebe de mre bi atwom no se na no mu nya proactive no me gire se this time no so mu ye proactive na o mu mandate o mu adwuma wo so mu ye se de be ya confidence public ne ebenya wo National Sports Authority no so mu city up na o mu aye o mu adwuma me gire se betimi aboa na sa misconception ni sa perception ekuta amanfo se National Sports Authority de o di facility show mu sa no ma say no o di mo a no mu atete apansem no me gire se sa nioma ni nyina no de ebe free no makwa na woni mi se ye stadium ewo Ghana say value ni nyina drop ni nyina value ni nyina den a drop nti mi giri se NSM penifo no eye proactive na omo ye omo adwuma yi abetimi aboa na ochene bi no enkonkoba se whole national team Blasters ebe abesi akan a nyenya ba bi ensi akanti aha na medi editorial ne besi na fe ye de enkomo twetwe no e de atoaso e de amamose no so se X Sports na Sabri when the gusu a ohwanti WhatsApp number no ewo screen sinti bomodi se odi waji nkyire be fa na fe yakinkan kama dia ma na fe kesi medu na emene no asunso a and so e be bia homana tum na wa frɛ question asem bia nkranhyesem a we de Emma Blasters na fesem ahodo a ye di hu komo Ghana League ni nyina no nea opese we de atugya bia no so obetimi afrɛ na we de agye nkyerɛ e de aba e de afa dwumade ne ho nti ene ho ensem sabre de penikesia ne menini eba be di dwuma no wanya atena sia ne santi me ba be kɔ ne nkyɛn na menini edi nkomo na wo senior manager Ghana Football Association Communication Udima Kutipo senior manager wasanso ensentroni Tofik Abdul Kadir do na fa na Sheikh Tofik na yene no eba be din komo ewo jumade no so Sheikh good afternoon
Roger
ya boko
alhamdulillah
na bi do wa ko te cry you cry you
enyamia
eduma no so kese
inshallah esopa ebolobo
Bolobo
ejumani obolobo
bijire sabusa fo nyina ho ye
oh alhamdulillah
that's it Blasters anya babedu sesei nyane ntia se na Blasters share training as obetumi di akotru Blasters omo programs
well the team is finally in camp enra and our players no started a buy na said the nyina enim no national team assignments we usually say nya tournament unya players need for long for more than 5 days the longest period I obenya players near 4 days nti na madwuma ne yɛ kakra regardless players now mo match Friday no omo ebedu nra omo Friday Saturday they were in camp yesterday and omo ball Sunday no almost a be drew anopai and so far we have 11 players in camp. The first training session of the team ever so 4:30 area. We are hopeful say more of the players are coming. We have about 6 or 7 more players coming until by 4:30 na team no best start is obey training no na yenya be 18 or 20 players in camp and the remaining 5 will be joining tonight until from a China corner there ibenya full house for training na regulations kakra ewo na din kan say and net training no for the team is open to the public and then the media enti media be person make photo videos of the team in camp pictures and all those things is allowed the public can also a bit means to stadium na almost akɔhwɛ players and the team will train at the Accra Sports Stadium here so they can also go there and then watch the players and 4:30 na echina nyamebo which is Wednesday Tuesday on the 8th training no 4:30 na Accra Sports Stadium no bet eno no best strike Accra eno no behind closed doors
obi betimi abegina stadium na echibat
I want to enko training no because the coach will want to do a lot of tactical sessions with the team and other stuff nti emprepi na ya na stress amanfo nkohwe mekai during the time of Chris Hughton I think Ghana against Angola they show more how 1-0 at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The first training session was open to the public. Emma public no supporters ebehwe any opportunity interacting with some of the players. The media was also given the platform to come and watch the team but the second training session I was announced behind closed doors. No? Some of the media guys found their way into the stadium and strangely a team near tactical sessions no na obi streaming no and yes o video keke o streaming live YouTube live so emprepi na ya na stress when it's getting to that end na ye mo ehumode na ye respect protocols no
take action be against the pakrona na say e be a verbal caution be
verbally we interact with the people and first of all e be as a phone no dey ya phone no na ya mana delete video no and as a link no so that it will not go viral quite apart from that no ya ninya ngita hodie say it is in our own interest Roger if Ghana qualifies for any of the major tournaments you and I are the first beneficiaries first beneficiaries in the sense that I am a colleague journalist and the World Cup the African Cup of Nations and all those things you get the opportunity of going to at least cover your national team. Now, yeah, those kind of moves, no, it's not just about going to cover the tournament. There are a lot of other benefits that comes along. The networking platform offer, no, you will not get it anywhere. You will not get it. Me no ka say your colleagues bebrea omanya job opportunities in other countries on the platform of journalism. It is through the connections that they were able to establish at major tournaments, World Cups, African Cup of Nations, Olympic Games, and the rest. Because when you go there, you are able to meet other people from other countries, you establish contacts, you get your network to be widened. And we should look at all those positives and protect the interest and ensure say because we will be the first beneficiaries. So these are some of the things that are involved, you know, when the team is preparing for a major tournament.
Okay. Ora Tofik and I know Edin Common or Jimedeno so now no man that screen is no say na mo si frɛ no misramu your WhatsApp number how bet me your WhatsApp message dia ba na ya kenkan dia mo na mo si e bie phone na no na bet me afrɛ WhatsApp number na wo fra ye ntimi mfa nti o de misrɛ why mamu mfrɛ na mo WhatsApp question bi a obi no odi ba papa no ha e be bisa na ma na ya hwɛ se na nema e be si akɔ Ache muyi blasters fi Accra recall other venues especially Kumasi ache ye pa this time team no esan so e bank crying ba be sia kan wa ha preparation need to say
the last time Ghana bought competitive game at Accra Sports Stadium was in 2021 in September against Sao Tome and Principe. You know, African Cup of qualifier. And you know, Mushia, you show 3-1. I think that was the first game for Osman Bukhari.
Yeah, Osman Bukhari.
And he even scored in that particular game. He scored on his debut. Apart from Enono, he bought another game at Accra Sports Stadium. But that was in 2023.
Yeah.
Liberia. I think in March. Liberia in the friendly. Almost 3-1. So the Accra Sports Stadium has been a very good ground for the Black Stars. Unfortunately, club license and I say CAF licensing requirements now it got to a point in time where now Accra Sports Stadium no like certain things and CAF for sure. We know me nim the Accra Sports Stadium as the washrooms, you know, there were other important things of stadium were not up to scratch, up to standard. But thankfully, sports ministry led by Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Omaso Regional Monaso, and I will tap them on the shoulder. Within the short period, they've been able to save Ghana the embarrassment that was coming. Omo pushy ama yenya Accra Sports Stadium to be cleared. In fact, a day before, say CAF ebe clear, and also remember the provisional approval for the Accra Sports Stadium to be used. No, we were all at the stadium with him. You know, pictures, drone shots, everything that CAF required. Because Omo requested say, Omenya drone shot of whatever is going on at the stadium, the seats, you know, Ura. VIP session where steps now on anti-sonico in a perimeter. They requested that those should be changed. They requested that the post, the goal post, they were metal, and the metal should be changed to fiber. That was also done immediately. The pitch, they spoke about it outside the pitch, from the pitch itself to about 5 meters away from the pitch. The astroturf that should be put there, the artificial grass, everything was done. Until they needed, whilst all these things were ongoing, they needed videos. No more videos to show that the work is ongoing before CAF approved it. Until Omatumia Bomode, Aye Yanyama PO, Accra Sports Stadium, as I say, the approval has come. Until even though we had problems in Kumasi in 2022 when the Black Stars was supposed to play Nigeria in the World Cup playoff, no, CAF outlining 19 things that should be changed at Accra Babaya Sports Stadium. Unfortunately, the provisional approval was withdrawn. I didn't know okay, well, I think that it was a will to get them done. Because first of all, the FA is not the one in charge of the management of the stadium.
Okay.
Until what the manager of the stadium decides to do with it, you have no say. Okay. At the end of the day, Ononaye the manager of the stadium. and how he manages it to raise revenue to put the stadium into good shape is his responsibility. And it's on the ABBA, you can only advise.
Okay.
As to whether the advice will be taken or not, you have no say. Okay. But at the end of the day, we've had a facility, which is the Accra Sports Stadium, and it's the same body, the National Sports Authority, that has been able to put the Accra Sports Stadium in a very good shape for us. Your only hope is they will be able to maintain that pace. Send your next games, no, we'll get a place to play. Okay. Now, if you go to Kumasi, it is coming back. Tamale is coming back. Cape Coast is coming back. So at least, sabi calf, ikra yung kuto kakrano. Ama ye nearby huso. To Tony ye said we'll get a lot of facilities in the country that will meet the CAF standard to be able to host matches. Indeed, that was it in Kumasi. Unfortunately, it was withdrawn. You know, Angola Bowie, and then CAF announced that Omar withdraw. What it means was that before Sebe withdraw Babayarano, Accra was not approved, Cape Coast was not approved, Tamale was not approved, Esipon was not even part. You understand? What it means is that you don't have a facility. So quickly, the bodies had to, you know, put things together and work around the clock and ensure that to me up to the Accra Sports Stadium in shape. And I think the game will be played there, and that is very fantastic.
Okay. Mr. Blasters near here team no performance Ghana and Sudan. Near here ye picture semi and do be misconception among for we say perception say FIFA crowd is can be by $260,000 for pitches facilities and finding maintenance in this annual no. Me sure so what to be is enjoying so what to be.
Okay, so yes, me those things, and to be very honest with you, it was very unfortunate. Minu, and every sports journalist in this country knows that the FIFA Forward project, a project-oriented, you know, funding and our best source. The cap project oriented, I'm a mention kakra. FIFA was kada wa. Omobet media mouse said fire projects or chrome. Now answer on this kind of amount. I was a present proposal.
Okay. Say we na me pesa me ye.
We na me pesa me ye. Ewo football mo me chrome. Enti me here sika sei na dia ye. Okay. FIFA ebe send on one consultants. Any friend saying technocrats. To come and inspect and see say near okano asana this kind amount. It is true. FIFA gave Ghana $267,000.
Okay, 67.
$267,000. I heard people saying in excess of as a day there $1 million $267,000. Now, sir, $267,000 Sikana FIFA de ma Ghana. This was it. The Ghana FA presented a proposal to FIFA. Say you come here, and you see, Roger, a dream maybe a home. I say, you move no, you can crunch 2 years ago, Dreams FC pitch, ewa dewu. The Kum Chelsea pitch, ewa Golden City, the Chem United, Ediana Stars. Yen some for any radio, so TV, so social media, and your super F, and he said they are allowing them to play matches there when the pitch is yellow. Blasted the FA. So the FA presented a proposal to FIFA say, you krum see you do dry season. Clubs must struggle in putting the pitches in shape to get it green for matches. In that case, you perceive your tutu borehole. Those centers are you have those challenges one. So that throughout the season, there will be water for them to water the pitches and get it green. Okay. And the boreholes, any the facilities, pumping machine, sprinklers, need those things. The FA proposed to FIFA. After FIFA's, examination, almost said the FA can almost be FA money, football. So FIFA accepted and gave that $267,000 to the FA to construct the boreholes. And Roger, Obia or him on the and yet do not be a heading. Just go to the internet and Google GFA borehole project, the 80 boreholes that were constructed in this country, you see all of them. All of them.
Sika $267,000. No.
Oh dear, Obia Wahabia, one funny phone is here no one checking. GFA borehole projects.
Okay, and see, funny say, Nancy Asika buy no peppers no, for leaning.
Exactly. Was for the construction of boreholes to water our pitches. You understand? To keep them green for the clubs to use and play matches. And they say, oh, be Obrekuma. Man, send you a picture of Golden City.
Obrekum weekend, yeah, Michelle. So,
oh, be Obechema. Man, send you a picture of Bechem United and Afusuja Ball Park. The same thing applies to Ediana Stars.
What about Dreams?
Dreams have changed their home from Deu to Tuba. And even though the facility is there to host Division 1 matches, they will see Division 1 matches. But Dreams are you home nephew, and the reason is much more of commercial than issues of pitches. Dreams for no feel is that particular venue or mobile matches. No, I said the fans coming to the stadium has reduced. Into the gates, they struggle in getting fans from the gates, and they've moved to Tuba to play. Into your money, Nation says your Mulusu 1-0. They played at Tuba just yesterday. Into that is it for the. But all the other venues that had
FIFA no enye for Babayara ni
no. And unim se FIFA maganeska. Na se Ghana betum di use scan bi e dey keep your pitches no in shape. There is nothing wrong with it. But at the end of the day, Babayara has no problem with water. You understand? Accra Sports Stadium has no problem with water. In fact, Tamale Sports Stadium that had a problem with water. We constructed 2 of the boreholes there.
Oh.
Yes. Because your clubs, Bako 7, and a bomb matches at Tamale Sports Stadium. So if the facility has problems with water, why don't you support? And Mienu and a Tamale Sports Stadium. So it tells you, say, it's facility near facility, a here say, you didn't surely be called, we will construct. Into almost all the facilities, Oko Akachi College of Education, and there is one there. It was constructed because Akachi All Stars, that was where they were playing their own matches. Yes. Pram, we have 6 of the boreholes there. 6. With sprinklers and everything. Because pitches, no. I Pram, I try to say they put you in shape. Your natural pitches too. They say your artificial pitches too. And we are constructing more. Pram is currently under construction. I constructed 40-bed capacity, hotel. You constructed beach soccer arena. You constructed futsal, court. You constructed swimming pool and all those modern gym. So a lot of things are going on there. And when you are doing all this, you need water. So Pram has 6. The technical center in Winkongo, in the Upper East region, and Unibibi. In 2016, I traveled to the Upper East region for the first time. I am from the Upper West, and I'm in Upper East there. 2016, I went there for the first time. When I got to the region, because of my passion for football, I was doing a football research. I cried. Because for a whole region, there was no single facility there that was grassed. Omo pitches a Sakura. And until the club of the FA is in the Upper East region now. Our students know Bolga Senior High School. They are players or more technical center
project in your Biasha say the next 5-10 years. They na Ghana for expect say be papa because I issue ababe say national teams even a junior national teams ni bi kra no ebetimi akọ camp you honest but national teams here be call camp I just say omo ko ji obi hotel on is anema the next 5-10 years they na expect
in 2018 that is 6 years ago on South America from Black Stars B the Black Galaxies were camping there. The captain of the team at that time was Awal Mohammed Asante Kotoko. University of Mo, I was a journalist then. I went there to do some interviews. He was complaining bitterly. So muntimin da pram ho.
Are in Tumtuma and say environment.
The state of the beds that they sleep on, a whole lot of things. Bed bugs, reptiles all over the place. Today, just about a month ago, the FA president even slept at Pram Pram.
Congress.
Yes. And Congress for the first time was hosted for 2 years. 2 days. Pram Pram had ordinary session and will be a copy of free buy. And everybody who came there saw the state of the facility. There's been a massive facelift. The dream of the FA is that the Black Stars should be able to come at Pram Pram. That is the target. So if the Black Stars are able to come at Pram Pram, Black Queens will come there. Galaxies will come there. Already, Black Queens, Black Galaxies, Princesses, Black Meteors, Satellites, Starlets, they all come there. But they have a facility to do level beer. Even Black Stars themselves can come there. Okay. And until I see that 40-bed capacity stadium, what do you call it, hotel. Because if that is available, then what do you need? You need a gym for the team. What do you need again? You need a swimming pool for recovery. What do you need again? You may need a beach soccer, pitch for recovery. Because players, if they are recovering, they will not go to the gym, they will not go to the swimming pool, they will need the sand to walk in or to run to recover. Okay. And all those things are being put in place. And the FA's dream is that let's put all these things together. When the hotel is ready, the Black Stars go to Pram Pram and all these facilities are there for them to train. Okay. We go nowhere again. And we stay there.
All right.
So that is the target.
Okay. NT Ura Tofik, a senior manager, Ghana Football Association, as a communication team member, and I know the Encomo Award, Jumediano Sono, National Society, X Sports, and Asabi, when you go to Ocean, Sena American Kana, Stern over Cosanafi, audio messages in Edia Banafi, Yakinka, Nina, Kama, Edia Mo, and you may de Blasters, who come ye pass and say Blasters, Bank, Hanomo, at Ye Papa, Pantino, Blaster, you want I ready, Munyana, Fantum Mami na fe yehwe seneste nyame adoma Ghana Airport Sultan da yawada na paso send besi akwa ibewrem ni ahwe Ghana against Sultan na before I call Blasters issue Mati say fifth calf actual the abra sapia say on resign from and I say on step down from ESCO. So.
Yes, Yahoo that letter. Okay, and I think that CAF directive was very clear. Say Kwesi Appiah role as an ESCO member for the Ghana Football Association, and at the same time as the head coach of Sudan is conflicting. And the Ombepesha Kwesi will step aside from his role as ESCO member of the FA until the matches have been played. And Unim, just as the Ghana FA had difficulty in dealing with the Kwesi Appiah situation, CAF also has the same problem. Because there is no clear-cut regulation that says that, say, Obi a coach for one national team, he cannot be an ESCO member for another country. There is no clear-cut regulation because we see that this is the first time. So even CAF, they are having a challenge with that. Do read your statements now. It is clear. So for the period that Ghana be Sudan home and away, they want Kwesi to step aside from his role as the ESCO member until. From now to November, Kwesi will not be on the ESCO of the Ghana FA. But you know Muria, he will come back and continue his role. So that is clearly what the statement states.
Okay. And the Tamana CAF decision in Yamba, na Kwesi ba ESCO meeting.
Yes. He's an ESCO member.
Only need discuss Blasters.
No. Okay. You see, there is in fact, Ono Kwesi Appiah Nankasano understands that when there's a discussion on Blasters, he cannot be part. Okay. He cannot be part because of his role with Sudan. More especially when Ghana is going to play Sudan. But the truth of the matter is, because he comes to meetings, but since this particular situation popped up, when and quite a lot of people also don't understand is the rules of the ESCO. There was management committee in charge of the Blasters. They discuss issues of the Blasters and brief the ESCO, and that when they are briefing the ESCO, Kwesi do not take part. You understand? Okay. And he understands. It's something that he himself gentlemanly understands that no, this one I cannot be part. You get it? There's a management committee. It's not the ESCO that takes decisions and the managerial roles of the Blasters. No, there's a management committee for that. And their role specifically is about the camping of the players, the arrival of the players, picking them from the airport, arranging, especially when there are matches, arranging for their families to be able to go to the stadium to watch the games. They do a lot of things. And all those things are roles for the management. So they do, the management committee is in charge of all those things. They do, and then they brief the ESCO.
Okay. Okay, now to say, no one 790. I could say Pia versus Otuado. Dayawada, Ebesiako Blasters. Diano no, ye Pirimpo, ye Diano no. Na Yente Blaster Nyumika Kranafi, Yemra, in China. Eti na sino no yeboko World Cup no the way ba me sure say 2025 AFCON the cup no ye di beba de bia ye kwa ne ya ka ne sa ye ko ne ya ba ne sa shake yenhwe Blasters say ye ni Sudan ebo Otuado ne second coming 6 matches we win miensa wa draw back na wa lose mienu Ghana against Sudan supporters share Blaster match wa kra cheye papa Yeni Sultan ayebo against former Blaster coach Akwesi Apia threat ma efi any Ghana na.
It is Obibia Obeka say it's an easy game. The person is not being fair to himself and the recent performance of the Blasters. First of all, Akwesi Apia is not just Akwesi Apia. He is a former player of the Blasters, former captain of the Blasters, former coach of the Blasters, has won the AFCON with the Blasters. The only black coach who have qualified, or the only Ghanaian coach who have qualified the Blasters to the World Cup. And because he comes to the party with a lot of experience and influence, he knows the Blasters inside out. So a player, the team culture of the Blasters, he knows. As a coach, he knows the team culture of the Blasters. And it is not something that Ghanaians should sleep over. I was a Ghana Force original to support the team spiritually against Akwesi Apia, because it is not easy. Again, if we are all to be very candid with ourselves, in the last 2 matches of the Blasters, it's been unimpressive. The Lusu at home to Angola. Again, we played so well, but we were unlucky. Angola scored a late minute goal, and that was it. Yakobo against Niger. Yelidia getting to the dying embers of the game. Niger Tika 1-1. So in the last two games, the performance ended impressive. Based on that, and considering the fact that Sudan is coming to the party led by Ghanaians, Kwesiapia, Ignatius Osefosu, and then Eric Amponsan. Eric is the goalkeeper trainer. Ignatius is the assistant coach. Kwesiapia is the head coach.
Ghana versus Ghana.
Ghana versus Ghana. So it's like, you know, a flock of sheep led by a lion going to a war. So Sudan is a flock of sheep, but they are led by lions, and the lions are Ghanaians. You understand? Tokrubi of it Mauro Morgana have almost bit Mauro. You get it? So we need to really support the team against Sudan in this particular game. And just like Otuado Kanye, you know, a game here, we cannot afford to drop points. Not in any way.
Because if you check your table now, Angola was 6 points, Sudan was 3, Ghana was 1, Niger was 1.
So if we drop points, it means we are out. We need to win this game to breathe hope into the qualification for the Black Stars again. So everything that must be done must be done. Okay. Everything. And for the coach, any players, no. After the Sudan game, the Niger game, there's been a number of meetings among the players. The players met, the players and the technical team met, the technical team and the leadership of the players met, the players' leadership and the management team met, the technical team and the management. So there's been a series of meetings underscoring the importance of this game against Sudan. Okay. And the players understand the enormity of the job. And Omujitum say, if we are unable to win this game against Sudan, it is over for Ghana. And so if the likes of Mohamed Kudus...
If any Ghana for ebe say via AFCON start ye mi no penny anko 1990 ye ntimi anko na 2004 Tunisia ye ntimi anko. Na bi ebe to so miensa na ebe ka say
ebinya time. No, we can't afford to have that tag. You know, in 2004 Ghana couldn't qualify. Ghana qualified in 2006, exited the AFCON at the group stage, and Timian qualified from the group. But from there on, the performance of the Black Stars kept going up. The World Cup, we performed very well. In 2006, by 2008, we drew AFCON semi-final. We won the bronze medal against Cote d'Ivoire in the third place finish in Kumasi. 2010, you drew finals of the AFCON in Angola. 2012, 2010 now, so you World Cup, you drew quarter-final stage. 2012, it was hosted in Gabon, Equatorial Guinea. You drew semi-final. 2013, semi-final. 2014, World Cup, semi-final AFCON. It's been up for Ghana until recent times from 2019. And it's been very challenging for us to...
Dear Naman, I challenge because Camilla said the current administration now, you AFCON be group stage near film 2021 group stage. Even 2019 group stage near film 2021. Similar thing happy recent one 2023. You Nigeria you qualify from group stage. Dear Naman is so challenging to qualify.
There are a number of reasons. First of all, the team is in transition. Team no transition. What the Czech Blasters very well. 2015, they call finals. 2017, you do semi-finals. And 2019, you free at the round of 16. Now, 2019, yeah, kono. Now, your football no had gone down the abyss due to the Anas expose. And then we were trying to come up again. We went to an AFCON, had a lot of challenges. Go and draw you share against Tunisia. Referee saying you go over there.
She had luck.
There is nothing that you can do. You have to come back home. And it's been challenging. We've have players in and out. I recall under a certain coach, I've forgotten the name. We had 75 different players in the Black Stars. within 1.5 years. 75 different players. So the Black Stars have been, flashed with new players, and we've not been consistent with our technical direction. 2019 Kwasiapia, 2021 Siki Akono, 2021 na Yegusu Ayeko Milo came, and then after Milo it was Otoado. Otto Eba or the qualify for World Cup. You call World Cup by Chris Houghton taking over, and Otto Asababa, so 6 coaches. We've not been consistent, and you see, all these things register the fact say Ghanaians are result oriented, and it's a results number. There is always pressure on the FA to act for a certain results to start coming. And I never go saying when say football is a game of consistency. Okay? Me the Senegal example all the time. Senegal before somebody winning AFCON in 2021. Look at what happened to Senegal. In 2015, they exited AFCON at the group stage. 2017, they got to the semi-finals. 2019, they got to the finals. 2021, and Sana Omoje. 4 different AFCONs. With the same coach. Me, Augustin Senghor is my very good friend, the FA chairman for Senegal. He tells me, Sheikh, when there was pressure on me to sack Aliou Cisse, I knew that if Aliou is given time, he will win the AFCON. So I said no. But there was pressure, especially after 2015. But I said no. He stood by him, and how many AFCONs from Moko and Sonomoji? 4 before winning it. You understand? Look, Portugal has been going to the World Cup almost every World Cup year. Omunji Bida. And they are still chasing it. You get it? So,
it's not saying what can you do? Not to say, Utuado de obey long term.
No, that is the terms of his contract. When the FA announced it, Otto has, I think, 36 months for his first.
Olusu Craster na.
Aliou Cisse
qualify for Craster na.
Olusu yeah. But they knew that he was doing a project. At the end of the project gave them results. Football, especially with national teams, have always been like that. Check all over the country, all over the world, the countries that have been doing well at the World Cup. For England, Gareth Southgate, how many years did he spend with England? And during his time, check your records at the World Cup and the Euros. Yeah. They were always in the semi-finals.
English na crab catcher one only coach
because he's had time with the team. Germany, they gave Joachim Low 14 years. 14 years. In the 14 years, Joachim Low started in 2007. He won their first World Cup for them in 2014, 7 years later. After 2007, he did not win the World Cup the next year, which is 2010. No. Germany came to the World Cup in 2010 in South Africa. They couldn't. They went to the Euros in 2008. They couldn't. They went and came back. And then won the Euros in 2012 and won the World Cup in 2014. Okay. And Omuwini Confederation Cup in 2017 under Joachim Low. But almost Sana Hansi Flick by only how many years? 1 year, getting to 2 years out almost Sana. And what is the fate of the German national team now? They have not been consistent. But you watch, say Omujai Julian Nagelsmann to be with the national team for more than 5 years. You will see the way the German national team will perform. Okay. National teams, no matter me intro, me can be said. Say any tournament, ye basaya maximum number of days are 1 year 4 days. And in a year, if the national team is meeting after every 3 months, so and you have 4 days maximum to meet, 3 months times saying and make it 1 year 4. So you have four days in every 3 months. 4 days in every 3 months. How many days? 16 days. So you meet for 16 days in 1 year, and you are building a national team. It's not like a club. Take for instance Asante Kotoko. You have Prosper Nate Ogum as the head coach of Asante Kotoko. Only players in Neda, Ono Munedidi. He is there with them 24/7. And if you are building a team with a club, it's different from building a team with a national team. And it's a club. Maybe here 3 months. 3 months, 90 days for the coach. But the same 3 months for a national team coach is 4 days.
So
you need time.
Okay.
Patience. Time.
Patience. Supporters need the time. And see, supporters in the
House of Folk started building the team that won the CAF Champions League. In 2006, Satan I'm a newspapers. I'm a newspaper vendor. When House of Folk started winning the Ghana Premier League after Ashgood winning 93, 94, 95, has been taking over 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. During that time, look at the team House of Folk built. From 2006 to 2001, all the players were there. They were not moving anywhere. And even that, it took them 6 years before they were able to win the African Cup of Nations.
Because Senna say a consistency in Blasters say they be a rotational system because see our coach squad the last squad of Ubenya Jonah Ajetemu this time they went to Miamba Amankwa forcing went to Miamba Francis Abunumu it can I say stay na best a rotational system.
Okay, so it is like that with every national team. However, you call up BIR 85-90% of the players are the same. And that is the consistency in building a national team.
Okay.
85-90%. Bakubi be free na bakubi abeshim. Bakubi be free na bakubi abeshim. But the core of the team is the same.
Okay.
When it happens like that, it means you are building.
Okay.
Because gradually the players get to know each other.
Okay.
They understand the team culture. They understand what the coach wants from them. And so, Egusu Kona gradually, then you are bonding together and then building a very good national team. So yes, time is limited, but at the same time, we need the same time to be patient for the team to build and enjoy.
Okay. All right, Titi, Ratofik and I know Edin Common or Jumediano. So, Otuado, such a hobby about your defense because here Telefi Mangola, Beshe Kabakwa, Yentimatinafi, Dudona, a home ye panty. If you say Otuado says, you say, Blaster defense, dear now we are found Yenesutano, send a Besiako, Yenti Otuado.
I think there are so many ways to look at statistics, and for me, to be honest, I don't really look too much behind. What was. I can also say okay, let's look. I was whatever German champion. I played with Ghana at the World Cup, but it's not relevant at the time. Especially 2022 was 2 years ago. It was a different team. I don't think take this statistic into to this situation now. I don't think it's relevant, to be honest. We can also take statistic that we had a match against Nigeria which was very, very tough, where let's say me as a coach, I had a lot of negative things coming against me, but we still managed to qualify. We can look for positive things, we can look for negative things.
Okay, ti Otuado and Abuti say Wakasarafa Blasters ye defense na ombisana ba Kwesi Apia say oni wankasa unia Ghana ni eba beshia eno so Kwesi Apia de our respect pa di ma Kwesi Apia san say adwuma no waye bida na edin so de wajibi yeti Otuado on Kwesi Apia.
Yeah, big respect for Kwesi Apia for what he has achieved as a player but also as a coach for Ghana. I'm looking forward to this game, but to be honest, for me, it doesn't matter who's on the other side. We're looking at our team. We're trying to prepare ourselves best as possible, and that's the most important thing for us. And I think in this game, very much, it's mostly about us, our attitude towards the game, and this is what we're looking at.
Kenti Blasters head coach Otuado and Abuti say Wakasa Ediafa on Wankasa ni Ghana ni kwesi apia ana okuta Sudan national team na mate se wakasa e dia fa enche bebi ahoma no dia tum na mom onim se weekend Ghana Premier League ano so eba so na yehwe resource ahodo a epiepie mu na yehwe se na ho sisi na afi mebi ahoma na tum nkomotwetwe ne course na no onso betimi afi na afi wabanti resource ni Hasselfolk Eduana Star 00 na afi club of FDS Media Sporting Club any Heart of Lion and se ko yes 00 na we bi any Gold Stars e share ba ko Abechim United Entimi anti Kalala United and afi Samates and 1-1 and instructorman e Kamian Sama Legon Cities team baako and Vision FC e share baako Basaki Holy Stars and Entimi anti Asante Kotoko e share baako ama Accra Lions and Entimi anti Brekum Chelsea e share baako ma Young Apostles Entimi anti na afi Dreams FC etina ma Nation FC e ko shem kaba Entimi anti Nation FC club we umhaju afi papa nyezenti no no table no ene das ne krobia Kumasi Asante to kwa ba da top 11 point ne kuta mo na afi ni otosimie no bebia ni Gold Stars 11 point ene kuta mo na afi Media Matosimie nsa ekuta 10 point and 9 Nation FC 9 point enum Vision FC so etoso mo ekuta 8 point and afi ni otoso insia Brekum Chelsea enso ekuta 8 point inti uhye table na na edidi so no na se timba kwa gudjem te se ni bra ba supporters ni abriye pa Hasselfolk na coach Abubakar Watara ekasa after say omuni Eduana Epo 00 say the situation omu no anworship yeti Watara.
The boys, I think everything is easy. I'm telling them on the training ground, I'll tell them before the match, I said this match is not easy for us. Don't think say it can be easy. He's taking it, he lose concentration from the first half up to the 5 minutes before the end. We lose but seriously, I'm disappointed because this is not our game. We have played badly today because of so many pressure. The boys are putting the pressure on himself because he think everything is easy in the football.
Okay, nti anu yensema Watara dituja say we disappointed. E say ono agitu sampa a bad game. They be only bobo a bad game. Na bad game. Oh yeah, na we afa ho. They be a bad game. Once na the players ko gina park ni so player midfielder so on strike. Player catcher so be be ntimi mbo si ti untu omwa na wunya bi mmokra. Coach sa na aka kire Sali. Say be se kobo 9. Unko kobo 9 na ne kope be bi tina. Coach asebo na ha supporters no eso e kan sama crowd kire coach ni yenti supporters no
stand me catch up people who coach was the whole world coach was an Equatorial. He is a politician. I'm telling you, this man is not a coach. He has no brain. He has not a brain again. Obiama Yama team red card. We your home team. Yama team red card. As a coach, what you do? You take on a striker and bring in a midfielder. To come and do what? You bring your winger to strike a game, open the face. I can't see at the 6 minutes when it's strike a winger. I say, I'm going to be a game more. No, open it. Since the 3 minutes, you're man, team red card. No, but you strike at the midfielder, but game. No matter my. Be a game no more. Fanka somebody be a game no. Strike a game. Wait, on your.
Okay, nti ha supporters na boti o mka fisa break no bebi ahoma na tum nti obetimi afa na adwinkyere bi obi ano so dia ban komo twetwe no koso no na ode adwinkyere ba na coach Prosper na Togum Kumasi Asante Kotoko manager is a league no mo da top no seka crafter say obi Accra Lions shemo cover comment me nti Prosper na Togum.
I think when a team is creating chances, it's a good sign that the team is playing well. So once we are creating the chances, I'm very sure that going forward they will start scoring, and once they start scoring, they will get their confidence. So it's not the best that you create about 17 chances and then you score one out of that. It's not the best. But then, I mean, on the other side too, it's a good signal that it means that the team is very offensive in terms of attack and in terms of our positioning. Offensively, we look very good, because if offensively your positioning and repositioning are not good, you cannot go on that.
Okay, nti coach Prosper na Togum Asante Kotoko manager na motene kano misre ha no mesino ne was screen sisi no na mumfre WhatsApp no man ofra ye ntimi mfa meba shake so na mum first caller aba homa so good afternoon odin ba bia kasa free.
Happy, my name is Mustafa. Welcome.
Okay, Zafrifa.
Kolibono.
Okay, yeti why.
So now we are talking about division 1 for Mudian Pigavan.
And division 1
And in the Olympics background,
it's ready to Jama. We Olympics in you.
But your head about money.
Na de na mu fi a top flight na ma akọ division 1. Ana ho na mo pe.
O de so lo bo ko continue control so lo pun so that the colleague man won. So the Olympics dia go a pun atouch ni. So the Olympics man on your free.
Mbacho. En ka se obekun bi why? There be enku ni pass.
No, they were Olympics you pay better no so
so obekun wa boni din so e threat. Why?
Yeah, better than go why pa.
Hama any interest why?
Last year you say call division. Last year you say call division. And I you say as we dey need years so we match ni ya. Yeah, because we go home after the match we just say we no go to match na discard.
Na supporters no mun pe ulubo dey na mo ye fan match ko man penifo.
Yeah, they are not paying for say you na America support you na kan. 80 years old man who think jolly this identity dey na show him. 80 years old man dey na why identity. It's actually jolly this about that. Who bought this for Ghana ask to call this in a big combo league. They say they really tired youngest team because they are calling this. They are calling identity. Okay. Identity now see it getting nice and say we for manu. Chemak dan just mata ajoli zamai.
Okay.
Chemak dan ajoli zamai. I don't know sir. It look am one see about chef say yes same. But two so you say pen was in you. The pen of that be on John zamai.
Okay. Yo, era se wa nti Olympics omo mu bodro nti no ye di division 1 no results ni nyina be go screen so na fe ma hwe se na no so esekwenti o so betimi afre na agenkyere bia obia na wo di aba. Good afternoon, we di me be agasa free. O gasa free fa.
Hello. E kasa aguna se do.
Aguna se do ye from say.
Ye from me Charles.
Okay, Charles, let you.
Like coach Otiado Mekanasam pa. Your friend Charles.
Okay. Yeah. One make your point. We also per coach na asem eh. We say wo frɛ na wo kasa. Ya jumu TV set no volume no jumu no. Se na be ya aha ye beti unke ye sa wo so sisi na wo san kasa pe e ma feedback. Aha. Next caller. Good afternoon, din be kasa free.
Pacho. Kasa free Kumasi.
O kasa free Kumasi. Ye frɛ say.
Yeah, from Kevin.
Okay, it's you why.
Yeah, now present me kate ade kalo kalam pacho tapte sama asana.
What's it there capsules na asa?
Me say kalo watara na tapte na asana.
We say okay, watara no. Abubakar watara that is asana. Ade wa hu bibi on.
Nani ubia utma ubia the red card now went my nipana. Unsa na ute uni nipane ba wata kukwetri. Mon kan jene so asa on kopre gadura on fatati gadura non trend tati ni bin kan ura.
Okay. You. Obeti why watara otichi pa e ko press conference e kabro for so de wo mun ketwi mititwi. Aha ntini e waka nyina wate. Why? Mu next game oboboa se ne be ya ha se betimi edi nkino still o se betimi afre na we de waje nkire ababoboa ye wo jumede no se good afternoon odin be be okasa free
Good afternoon.
Pacho odin no
Edi pita ko jeda bra me ne o kala do no se via mo sana so be kaya.
Oh okay we de o kasa free fa
okay please sir.
Oh okay yo mpacho ye ti wa yanko.
Oh, can say me can to say me wo NL before na best no mo gini GT I don't know say wa
there be any
and also the political show.
Oh there be any me ampacho eh sports why Mr. Any me why okay ti o se beti ya friend na fi so dey osu wa ba jumede no so shake league no ya ball week 5 a lot of issues ebi say coverage nye me amahwe bi coverage o say me mu improve ye boss Sakura league ye ni sponsorship whole lot of issues and ekoso ye say referees nsa ketua nye dan no kra de mo call parliament so ma ti referees na ketua nye nyoma bebre maba wo so ma me fa me last caller. Good afternoon Odin baby okasa free.
Hello.
But Odin baby okasa free. Aye, okay. When to me and so league no after match day 5. Kakra na beka de farm. Ye boss akoda league any sponsor da be na sponsorship ne ba.
Roger, me start free referees ni dey no. O say yes referees na ketua nya.
You say o mi ji 1000 Ghana or 6.
Wo aketua ye.
Emba say 1000 Ghana dey.
Le ba, o ketua ye.
Say me tiu obi nka do enye we ko obi nka marketua ho asemu.
Easy.
Yes, no na ma referees no perception so we ji bribe ni sa na ma ni nyina.
It's not a justification for that. Referees aketua no enye salary e allowance. All the referees who are officiating in the Ghana Premier League are professionals doing their jobs. It be a lecturers, it be a bankers, it be a policemen, immigration officials, prisons officers. They are professionals doing their jobs and they only officiate on Sundays or Saturdays in a game. You understand? In a game, and then take that 1,000 cedis, 1,100 cedis as allowance. So Roger, imagine this. In a month, if a referee officiates 4 games, or 4,400. 4,400 per referee.
Referees dey be too kwan power.
Relax and listen to me. Those who travel far to go and officiate matches, FNO, arrangements with hotels in the towns that they go for them to pay half of the money that they pay. Their TNT, there is an arrangement with STC. They pay half of the money that they pay as their transportation. In Duko Baby, I do 200 cities, you pay 100 cities. And then in a month, 4 matches, you get 4,400. And you see, Oliver will always ask for more. But the truth of the matter is that each game, you have 1 referee, a center referee, 2 assistant referees, linesmen, 4th referee, and match commissioner. How many are they? 5. 5 will be 4,400 in a month. So in 1 month, in 1 month, the FA is spending 4,400 on 1 referee in a game. And all the officials involved are also taking 4,400. Let's look at it from that perspective. 1,000 cities, to be very honest with you, we would want it to be increased. But the resources available to the FA now, we are doing our best.
Okay.
Roger, as we speak, the Ghana Football Association gets nothing from the government of Ghana as maybe yearly subvention to support the development of football.
I see ADF in a moon making case in Franco.
After the World Cup, the FA presented a full proposal to government. We are still waiting. You understand? So, yes, it's going through phases, steps, and all those things. But the point I'm making here is that every money that you see the FA spending, the FA is spending from its own coffers. Money generated from sponsorship, money that are coming from FIFA to support the administration of football in the country. And that is it.
Okay.
Apart from that, we don't get support from the government like other agencies get. At the end of the year, there are a lot of agencies in the country that get government subventions to support them. We don't get something like that.
Okay.
And if FA is spending 5 officials multiplied by 4,000, they're saying 20,000, and you are spending about 22,000 on officials in 1 month. And look at the number of football matches that we play. Charlie, any friendly match, it be womb. And so the FA is putting in a lot. It's not that the FA is doing nothing.
Okay. All right. Let me say your time on it. Just me share as 2 minutes after now, because issues in the baby or messages kakra ba we say what if say now we see you say appear say blaster like leadership. You say the day you and your team more than never ban.
To be very honest, I don't decide the players who come into the national team. It's the responsibility of the coach. Okay. So the coach decides. Okay. If he thinks the day coming back into the team will help him. Me, for me as Blasters coach, I'll call the day back to the team. But the choice is the coach's. Okay. The coach is the one who decides who play in his team. Okay. And Otuado Ankasa say he doesn't close his doors to players. No. He calls players who are in form and will be able to help the team. So if Dede has gotten a club back and he gets back into shape, why not? It's the choice of the coach.
Okay. Your time no so crap minim ebia wo bibi seconds be be try to onafi. Yeah, sorry.
The American say Roger, there are a lot of things that people hear outside about footballer. Most of the things are sometimes not true. Into your best way, if you hear something about the FA and you really want to ascertain, call any of us for clarification. Okay. We are always open and we will give the information to you. Okay. Me, I'm available on social media, Twitter, Tawfiq Abdul Kader, Facebook, Tawfiq Abdul Kader. You send me a message, I respond to everybody. Okay. Every information that you need will provide, because the time has come for us to let people know the dealings of the FA. In fact, before say Kusha Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports, a lot of people, even some of the parliamentarians, felt we were funded by the government. That's how they felt, not knowing that it is only the activities of the national team. And even that.
And Ghana for him say GFA hono say escapa, especially on Blasters.
And so Abansika 10% square and by GFA ho.
It's money I buy na makabo na mudi
and yes sir. Okay, so this is how it works.
Management committee member back be $100,000.
Okay.
Na players be $100,000.
Okay, so
here
is it. Roger, here is it. Management committee member edge $100,000 in 4 years. And just 6 months, and just 1 week, and just 2 weeks. 4 years. How many months? 48 months. Now, divide that by 48 months and see how much the person is earning at the end of the month. And just a money. See, management committee member, they don't talk allowance. So. They don't take per diem. So.
Or they even deserve more than that.
You call World Cup no. Ni failure. And for the boom much pa.
That's a consequence failure.
When for the boom much pa.
Says check who can say dia bash. Say your ministers in MPs be play bash you almost. And who can say
we are not trying to be fair to each other. Mako tournament man perform.
Who be say backlash dey baba. But say okay say dey no be resulting to money dia.
Me call you no. Ma nya de. Wa bo me say ma nya de. Na mako akoya ade enso a me ba abasobode no de yemfa ma obi mi a me di tim ni ko ne de ma yemma me bi me de ne say me de me ngina ho ye fili ani e di ma
na munye ne performance e bia say because ne okay tournament amako nyina so na say na nko yi
so first of all
World Cup you stay there free mu dia say come deserve
first of all you agree say omo ye adwuma and they deserve to be given something me boa
when they say adwuma de bia say na kito bat say so
and I'm saying that yes ebia obi beka say so obi so beka say so obi so beka say oh ye for bin obi kaka beka say ente so nyina is understandable, but at the end of the day it's a justification say enipa na ye adwuma e wo so etwanika. But as to how much should be given to the person is now the bone of contention. But the point is that Ghana ni bianti asye say $100,000 na ye call World Cup almost ye the management committee members no. Enye sebi blaster match biani mu bia $100,000. Even AFCON, when they qualify the team to AFCON, they get nothing. They get nothing. Okay. It is only the World Cup, and the World Cup is played in 4 years.
Okay.
In the Zimbabwe management committee members are 4 years.
$100,000 yeah, so Maui. Okay, Yerubesia, Nankan come to us because when we say no, Yentanya and Kenya and say and Carson common do it, Panama membre, and the idea Juman say, boy, whom they say, Bessia Freno, Sanso about issues be brew, how was say, Dihun, commercial be a betimia bonafi, Ghana, a goodie, a tumpon, a court, name. It's Yerubesia, na Yasores, Yenia, wono ko Ghana Football Association a te say communication team no dim akotipa o ye senior manager a Ghana Football Association obadwuma yi pa sanse ye centroni na ne ye ne no ebedin komo awo dwuma de Sheikh Abdul Kadri ye friend Sheikh Tofik na ne from Ghana Football Association oba aboboy we di dwuma de no e di ebremo meeting e di Roger Imano from the Sports Monarch production team no ebo Taylor na fi kojofu so nyina teacher na fi MCR Ralph Peter na Imano Neti sound esubo dwuma na fi camera crew no so nyina bo dwuma yi pa Willy osofo Prince ewa ha na fi Francis nyina bo dwuma ma ene ye di dwuma de no e di bremo ye di mesi ya kramanyame ya doma next week ye be sane we share the same time the same station afi it are good even some e di bremo ya kram bye bye.